Hey, this is Cool Trains in Montreal, and this is part two of my vintage train set video. So this is the other part. This is the second part of the box. And well, just open that up now. And as you can see, it's mostly the tracks, which I sort of thought was. So this is going to be kind of a short video. But what will be interesting here is all these little toy cars. So let me just look through that. So here we got, we have like a vintage truck. Can't quite see what it says. This would be something from, I guess, pre-war or post-war. Nah, pre-war, I guess, because it's metal. So it can't be during the war because these trucks would have been made out of rubber, maybe, or something, because they would have been saving metal for World War II materiel. So these trucks are, I guess, 30s vintage. 20s or 30s vintage, I guess. When you look at them, are they even North American, to be honest? I guess they're North American. What's this, a fuel truck? Imperial? Yeah, there we go. So, are these trucks... Here's the second one. The wheels are still on it. Okay, I don't know if these came with the set or they're probably separate. There's a car. Look at this thing, man. Really cool. The wheels still turn and everything. And they look... I think there were lights in there, and it looks like there was a bumper on this at one time. So, that was that. Now what we got here. This box wants to close. That's a really old one. Now there's missing parts off of this, as I can see that right away. Or it's broken something, but this looks like it was a Ford or something like that. Here's part of a truck. So yeah, this part, these didn't really fare too well. Stamp box. Now this is kind of cool. This is kind of like a tank. Armored car. So I guess it drives this way. Yeah, and there would be like an armored car, I guess, but that's weird because the gun turrets are on the side. That's very weird. Okay. And I guess that's pretty much it. Well, one more car. One more little green car. Yep, so this one's not quite as interesting. It's got some vintage cars. This one seems to be in a better shape than the other one there. Again, missing headlights and whatever. Bumper. Looks like the bumper's missing. Back bumper was part of the body, but the front bumper was probably something separate. And lots of track. So I got like lots of curves here. And do they have... Yeah, they have the pins. So maybe somebody can give me some advice on what to do with the track in terms of cleaning it up. Because as it is, it's very oxidized and there's no way that this track's going to do anything. But it would be kind of interesting if I could get like a board, any kind of board really, and make a little setup of this or something. Not going to be a, not going to be something big anyways, elaborate, but it'd be kind of neat to have something like this as, just a little flat board and electric, the transformer setup, and maybe a little bit of scenery in terms of, just some, some ground foam or whatever, and that's it, It doesn't have to be too elaborate, just has to be something that would work. Anyway, something to think about, and it's kind of cool. This would be what my dad would play with as a kid back in the, I guess, 40s. It would be like the 42, 43, 44, up until probably his early teenage years. So there's a couple of switches in there, and there's some straight tracks, and there's some curves. So there's probably enough in here to make half decent layout, really, to be honest. It would be a an oval with a couple of sidings. That would be kind of decent. Now, I don't know if this set came like that with all the accessory cars. Possible. Looks like it probably did. Anyway, that's what's on the other side. So this is kind of an interesting setup. And the box is very weird because it says something about sardines on it and whatever. But yeah, it's very weird. Anyways, if you like this, please subscribe to Cool Trains in Montreal, and I'll see what I can do with this. Especially if you could just leave me a comment on how to, clean up the pins and the track here, because there's no way anything is going to run on this as it is. Have a good day.